Terera Unzwe iwe mwanangu, Terera Unzwe iwe mwanangu, ukaona wakuru wamuresa visango wani wakwazisa. Terera Unzwe iwe mwanangu, ukataza chuza queen na wite king mwanangu, Maria salari eva kefuma mwanangu.
Growing up, I think I was that one guy who wanted to be a voice of the voiceless, and even in class I used to be that guy who would stand against oppression. Even my bully, I was this small guy, but I would stand up for those who were being abused. So after seeing social media and I was realizing kuti music is also a form of communication. So you would communicate in a message, it would communicate musically, because if you listen to a type of music, it will spread in the streets, like it's different. It will cover all my aspects, and there is this other aspect in English, so sometimes you just have to few in aspect here so as to make it work. I chose cultural erosion, and I realized we as the youth, mostly youth, we want to be westernized, and we think it's cool acting like Americans, acting like other people, of which being unique is also good on its own. So I am looking at this topic, westernization. It's not all about wanting to be American, but you could be cool in your African way. Yeah, so that's why I chose the topic. I really want to inspire other people that it's not primitive to be African. Like, you can be cool in your own African way. You can play mbira and be cool. You can sing Shona and be cool. You can talk in Shona and be cool. Statistically speaking, I saw that it's more than 85% of the youth who are westernized. We want, even in the way we want to sing, we want to sound like Kanye, we want to sound like T-Pain, we want to follow other people statistically. So my target audience is mainly that 85% which is being westernized. So that's my target market, and those are the statistics. Vocalist, but I also try to rap. Rudoi bofu, pamwe toda magogorosi, pamwe pacho kuyiti sana gara imapeka mahovorosi, sema girlfriends, sinonetsa boys, kunetsa kupura zitokoloshi. Yeah, as leaders, I think there is a lot that they can do in terms of trying to nurture young people. One, you can see that we have culture, but we don't really know kuti culture yedu chayo ndeipi because of social media. So as the government or as leaders, we could manipulate technology to spread our culture, to teach the kids about our culture. For example, in my song I used the term technology. We can also manipulate social media. We can also manipulate all forms of technology just to teach people the ways of Ubuntu, because we originate from Ubuntuism. So we need to get back. We need to get back to the ways of Mbuyanianda and Sekuru Kagui, and back then vanhu vanga respect, and kana uchimoresa vanhu vakuru, you would remove your hat and greet those elderly people. So now muna angobvisa my earphone, even kana one ungoti madi, instead of properly greeting my elders. So I think as the government or as elderly people, we need to use technology. We also need to teach our kids. Malaws edu ari kuti cited deforestation. We need to plant more trees. We need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do this. And in Ubuntu culture, this obey our laws, right? So we need to obey those laws so as to fit in the community. Tisa affect like the world, because to get a deforestation, ta kutanga global warming, tukutanga ma problems akawandisa, right? And even kumisha kwedu, you can see kuti zvinonzi amubvumidzwe kungo manyisana nemukama kutohanta ama kutoita sema kutoja. We need to obey that, because my chiefs edu ndo zvavari kufanira kutidzidzisa, ndo zvavari kutidzidzisa according to what's supposed to happen in the world so that we live in harmony.
Terera Unzwe check ukaona wakuru wamuresa
the song that I wrote, I said already, it's about cultural erosion, and it was more of a conversation. Like I was using a mother's advice to advise a kid who's losing culture or Ubuntuism because of wanting to be cool. So the mother is like telling the kid that ukaona wakuru unofanira kuwa moresa, usaluze culture, you need to be this, you need to be this, you need to be accountable for my actions ese aunoita. So it was more of a conversation, because here in Africa tinonyanya respect my parents edu. So for someone to actually listen, I presented motherly figure, because ndo inonyanya utererwa in Africa. So a person could actually listen to a mother, right? So I used the mother kuti ape advice kumwana. So it's symbolism for elders, the government, vari kutry kutiudza the ways that we are supposed to use as African people, as Zimbabweans, right? And the boy or the child is symbolizing like everyone who's losing the Ubuntu principle or Ubuntu values. Don't be afraid to express whatever you feel, because expressing, it's like painting. When you are painting, you usually paint your emotions, and there is no price tag on expression. We can say this is the value, this is the value. Expression is priceless. So I would like to say, go for it. Whatever you feel, paint it to the world.
Keep on moving on.